can. Hi everyone. Hi. It's so nice to. I'm sorry I can't see you, but I hope you are there and you're taking this information because time management in pandemic times is so important. And if we can understand, can you see me? Can you say hello to me? Anyone? If anyone can say hi to me, I would be so happy. Yeah, yeah. All right. So I just wait till, people start coming in. In the meantime, how is my Instagram? Hey, this is so nice. Somebody, hello, Anna. Hi, Anna. Thank you for joining. And this is Motivational Bites. Hi, see Instagram. Saurav, hi, how are you? So nice to see you. And yes, I'm so happy. Now I'm like, all right, I'm all screened. So let's get started because this is something that I have felt during the pandemic times how important it is to manage our own time, to manage ourselves first. So let us get into a mind map. Since I cannot share the mind map, maybe I'll just put a PDF below the link so that you can just check what it is. So, Saurav, thank you for saying I can see you and I can really be with you, my dear friend, because you have been so kind of motivated about this topic. I wish and hope that I give you the value and you apply it. The main thing is that you need to apply and see how you will take it forward from there. So, we are talking about time management in the pandemic times. All right, it goes like a rhyme. Okay, so let me get started with my mind map. So what do I have for you is a lot of things. So do you have your pens and papers ready, my dear friends? Do you have your pens and papers ready? Yes. Hi, Preetham. Hi. If you have, please give me a thumbs up because this is going to be a scorecard that we're going to do for you. So, very quickly, if you can get your pens and papers, I have about 10 questions. You have to rate it between 0 to 10, and then I will share what exactly it means. All right. Fantastic. Let me just, put the screen a little bit here. Yes. So, the first question, please rate it between 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And you have to, like, just, your intuition will tell you what rating you need to give on each lines. These are very simple lines, but they're very important lines. All right. So, the first question is, are you valuable? Are you valuable to yourself? Are you valuable to what you do? Do you feel valuable inside? Are you valuable? Just rate it between 1 and 10. Give it and be honest because this is not something that I can see or there's no judgment around it. So please be honest. All right. Second question. Do you have goals in life? Do you have goals in life? Goal/goals. Do you have it? 10 being yes, I have it, 0, no, I haven't. I think this is more black and white, but yes, you can say half made goals. Maybe you can give a 5 to it. All right. Next, are you an action taker? Action taker. Are you an action taker? 0 to 10, just rate yourself. All right. Intuitively, because here I cannot and I should not, and nobody, you also should not judge yourself. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest to ourselves. All right. Do you accept your environment, whatever, wherever you're placed, whatever, however your people are, however your work is? Do you accept your environment? 0 being no, I don't accept it. 10 being yes, totally. And in between is partly. All right. So that you need to rate it intuitively once again. Do you have focus in spite of everything? Do you maintain a focus in spite of everything? Okay, 0 to 10, anything in between, whatever, means you have to rate yourself. You can give a 10 out of 10 if you feel you are 100% focused in whatever you're doing. Can you be present for others? Can you be present for others? Yeah, I'll come back to the chat. Let me just take this in a flow. Can you be present for others is like if they ask your attention, do you feel that your half mind is in work or in past or future, or are you living in the moment? Are you present? Okay, perfect. Do you finish your task list? Task list. You have certain goals, certain tasks to finish in a day. Do you finish it, or it's always carried forward? All right, and your task list is piling up and you're not able to catch up at times. So 0 being no, I cannot, and 10 being perfectly I can. In between is however you want to rate yourself. All right, this keeps going down. Can you say no to people? Can you say no to people? Because saying no means gut. Saying no means being clear of what you want in life. Saying no means not over promising and under delivering. All right, so can you say no to people? 10 being the highest, 0 being the lowest. Perfect. Good, good, good. Just last two. Do you plan your day? Do you plan your day? Do you plan your day? Every day, not Sunday or Monday, every day. Do you plan? Maybe not in writing. Maybe, yeah, I need to do this in the morning, afternoon. Means you still have a map in front of you. 0 being no, I don't. 10 being yes, I do. Always in between is the frequency that you want to share. Last, do you get up? Do you wake up with vigor and vitality? With vigor and vitality. Do you wake up with vigor and vitality? All right. So I would request, once you have calculated everything, once you have like listed all the scores, this is out of 100, there are 10 questions. So 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, it's out of 100. Please take the sum total of it. All right. And I'm just going to share quickly what you can do in with whatever score bracket you are in. All right. Everyone, are you with me on this? Let me just check in my LinkedIn. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Vikram, thank you. Saurav, I have read. What have you read, Saurav? Okay. Okay, I have read it. I have it read. Okay. No, Vikram says 50. All right. Vikram is saying 50 out of 100. What about the rest? What about here in the Instagram? Can I see you sharing your scores? Okay. If you are there, it'll be great. Okay. Right. And if you can share your scores, or share it with yourself. Sorry. Why should you share it with, in public? So just keep it with yourself. Now I'm coming to the ratings. All right. And then there's a lot of things I need to discuss with you. I have been mulling on this, and I think we need to work on this very, very closely. All right. So if you are in the bracket between 0 to 25, then you are in the red zone. Red means danger. You really need help. You really need a high performance coach. You need to get yourself in the high performance coach. Okay, Asuru. Hi, Arasu. Arasu, you always. Oh, Chandru. Amazing. That is amazing. Chandru, I must learn from you. Vikram 70, Chandru 90. Wow. How about here in the Insta? I don't see any scores coming up, but no worries. This is again for you, no one else. All right. So again, I request each one of you to see where your brackets are. Okay. If you're between 0 to 25, then you're in the red zone. You need a high performance coach, okay, to help you to get into the productivity level. If you're between 26 to 50, you're in the blue zone. Okay. You need a life coach. You need somebody who can, take your entire life in perspective and coach you. If you're in the 51 to 75 points bracket, then you're in the orange zone. Okay. You're in the orange zone, and you need an accountability coach. You need an accountability coach. Be with me. All right. Perfect. And if you are between the bracket 76 to 100, that's a green zone. You can be your own coach. You can mentor yourself. Just a little bit of tweak in your self-disciplines, and things will start working in. Let's see how, yeah. Chandru says, thank you. Shilpa says 60. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. But what I'm trying to make you understand is whether you are in the creation zone or you are in the consuming zone, we need to understand where we are. All right. Creation or consumption. All right. Anyways, let's get on and see how we can tweak our life. Now I've got some solutions, I've got some more thoughts behind time management and all those things. If you can, please write in the chat box, what is time management to you? What is time management to you? Just managing the time, or is this something else? Is it something else? Let me see if you can write it. It'll be amazing. What is time management for you? Anyone in Insta? Hi, everyone. Hi. Insta, hi. LinkedIn, all hi. Shilpi, what's an accountability coach? Please. I got 68. Okay, sort of accountability coach is someone who can help you to account your daily routine at the end of the day. So that person's, it'll be just a 20 minutes call, a 20 minutes coaching call. You will share with the coach what you're planning to do that particular day. All right. And then in the call, you will say, in details, what is the percentage of task list you have finished, where you are. So all that accountability needs to be given. If the coach feels he or she can give you the entire solution to how you can expedite your process, otherwise it goes seamlessly every day. It's like for the next 3 months, every day you need to get your task list accounted to a coach, because that way we know that we will do it. We know that we have somebody who's waiting and who is going to keep an eye and be very strict on it. All right. So the accountability coach should not be taken for granted. Right. So you, okay. Chana Vikram says it's planning the day. Yashil says, amazing, love the session. And Yashil Khandelwal is my son. Yashil, thank you for joining. Okay. I call it. And Anna, where are you? Can I see your wave of hand? Why don't you come, say hi to Anna? Is my my Tour de Force's backbone. She's an amazing support to me. Thank you, Anna, for being what you do for it, Tour de Force. All right. I call it, okay. Chandru says I call, it's a task management rather than time management. I take your words because there's no right or wrong answers here. Shilpa says planning the day without wasting. All right, amazing. You are good. You are saying just what we all want to hear. Amazing. Thank you, Shilpa. Time management is planning the 24 hours to complete all work, including personal things too, like eating, sleeping, traveling. All right. Everybody is correct. Now, can I tell you a very simple thing? Time management is nothing. Hi, Dhruv. Hi, Anna. You've come on LinkedIn. Thank you. Hey, Scott. Hi. All right. Hey, guys, in Insta, say hi to me. You're taking me for granted. I don't like that. Hi. All right. So, everyone, please understand, time management is absolutely nothing but self-management. Self-management. The more you can manage yourself, you can manage your thoughts, you can manage your actions, you can manage when you're getting angry, and you can manage yourself then. When you're volatile, you know that you're going into a verbal diarrhea, and you can manage yourself. That is what is called time management. It is so much. It first starts with you. It's nothing to do with 24 hours. It's not got nothing to do with the time that we have in hand. Oh, I have some free time, let me manage it. No, it is first self-management. Scott, thank you. You're also awesome. Thank you. Dhruv, hi again. And Anna, why don't you write what is time management for you? I want you also to be coached in this session. All right. Perfect. Yashil, what is time management for you? Please write it. It'll be amazing. All right. In the chat box, in the Instagram, I would request you to please share what is time management to you. I can get maybe coached by you, right? All of you are actually making me learn something, when you share. All right. So I'm also coachable. Okay. So what's the problem? Let's see. When we are in the pandemic times, when we have this lockdown, what are the problems that we are facing at home? And it is generic. Okay, it's not to do with me only or you only. It is a generic thing. And if you have some other problems that you are facing in the pandemic times regarding time management, not life management, regarding time, then you can even share it in the chat box. All right. But let me first go through these 6 what I have detailed, and then maybe you can take it forward from there. All right. So, what's the problem? First, blurred life and work boundaries. There is absolutely no time. When is your family time, when is your work time, when is your leisure time? Earlier it was more zoned. Yeah, earlier you had some kind of brackets, but now it is all clubbed in together. It's all like mixed up, and at times you get so kind of tired, right? Yes, Vinay, hi Vinay, hello. Anna, planning my day so that I have enough time for everything I want to do or need to do. Perfect, Anna. Scott says, I have a lot of minutes broken down in my day and I'm looking for the feelings of wholeness. Great, Scott. Dhruv says, doing all the tasks in a day with proper time for other things without getting burnt out. Absolutely, I do agree. The burning out effect is what some of us may be facing right now. All right, so right now let me just say what's the problem as far as time management is concerned. The fact is that since we are at home, we are working from home, there's a blurred life and work boundaries. And then also we have to understand that it's not just me, it's even other people in my house, okay, in your house, who are adjusting with me, with my work schedule. I'm adjusting with them with their work schedule, and so must be in your case too. So I'm just taking an example for myself, though I've got just a lovely children and a family that supports me. So what I'm saying is, yes, we are going through a certain stage of adjustment. We might not get our privacy, we might not get that solitude, we might be interrupted unnecessarily, and specifically with people who have small children. I am so kind of, my heart goes out to you, how you guys are managing. You're entertaining them, they're homeschooling, you have to do your work, and then of course in lockdown even the servants are not walking in, so maybe you have to manage that. It is something sort of says becoming more lazy with the lockdown, and that's where I want to sort of, this is the right time for you to go for your goals, actually, because you've got so much of time. All right, I don't know, I'm just assuming maybe, but if you are with your goals and you're clear with your goals, this is the right time to reach it. All right, anyways, coming back to you. So young professional couples, kudos to you, what you are doing. All right, so God bless. And now the other thing, what's the other thing is, routine life is absolutely there. Morning you have to do this, afternoon, evening, and it goes on and on and on. It's been going on and on and on for 2 years now almost. All right, so not 2 years, sorry, 1.5 years. So what I'm trying to make you say is, this monotony may be one of the way where you would be now like slipping your goals, and you don't feel that energy, and you get into a more zone of comfort, right? So it could be that. So anything, it could be anything as far as your time is concerned. Okay, the routine life means the monotony of routine life may be setting in, because you're not getting that creativity spark of going in the garden, meeting your friends. When we socialize, our minds become so relaxed, and it's all uptime, and we get amazing ideas even when we socialize, or we are walking in the park, or just being with the nature. All right, the other problem could be there is very little or no focus. There could be very little or no focus because of constant interruptions. And I've just shared that we could have very young toddlers and young children with us. We could have parents and who needs constant attention, or we ourselves could be so many. That there's always some kind of movement in the house that could make you have constant interruptions. The point is, right now there's so much of decision making and erratic decision making that is happening nowadays, because you have to take care of your home, and then suddenly this and suddenly that, and it goes on and on. Your mind gets tired. All right, your mind, the more decision your brain has to make, and more micro decision your brain has to make, your mind gets tired. I have seen people who are playing, yeah, the gaming, and this came down to me, the decision of who to, what weapon to take, how to go forward, how to go backward, so much of decision making. that at the end the person wants to just keep quiet. Even if they would have won the game, they don't want to talk, because it's not that they don't want to talk, because the mind gets tired. All right. And so that is why this could be a problem. Since mind is tired, we are not in the creative zone, we have flaky thoughts, and that could be one reason of our time this non-management. All right. Unpredictability and life and at work. There is a lot of unpredictability right now. Many of us are losing our jobs. Many of us are not having the same growth maybe that we had maybe a year back or 2 years back. And everything has become very disruptive. All right. And that kind of being on your toes can lead you to not really manage your time well. All right. So these could be some reasons. I would request, if you have some other reasons, please share in the chat box so that I can be with you. All right. Please share in the chat box. Okay. Great. Awesome. Right. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something called other causes of the problem. Now, these are the problems in total. Now, what could be the causes of the problem? Okay. And we need to bank it. And put it aside. All right. So it's an acronym I've come up with. And the causes of the problem. Now, this could be in variety. Maybe I'll be touching one aspect, but just take it in your context. Okay. I would have loved to interact with you, but since we are just live and it's a one-way communication, so please do not take me my words as the final thing. I request you to be a little kind of flexible and resilient, and take it according to your own context and see how it fits. And then I'm going to come up with solution, and then I'm coming up with exceptional solutions. So just wait and watch. We are going to have a lot of fun now. So B is block. Okay, so bank, the spelling of my bank is not B-A-N-K, it is B-A-N-C. All right. So let's see, what does B-A-N-C means. Okay. So the fact is that the cause of our time management or disruptive behavior, or our self-management not being there, is because we have to go through this bank kind of acronym, and I'll share what it is. So B means block. The more you are seeing social media, the more you're seeing negative news, the more you are getting updates with the latest figures of corona, or the more you are seeing what is the figure statistics in the world going, how is it going up, down, sideways, backwards, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, you have to block yourself, because that's consuming you. I remember I told you, you need to be more in the creation mode, not in the consumption mode. The more you consume negative energy or negative news or anything that is out of your control, and you're just a spectator, the more you will feel you cannot manage yourself, and henceforth you cannot manage your time. Please remember this. It is so important for you to understand the small formula that block yourself. There's a self block in martial art, and they go like this. I want you to block yourself from all that where you don't have any control. Yes, you must know, but you should not know in details. All right. So please understand. Are you there in LinkedIn? Can I say hi? Can we say hi to each other, or you're just listening to me? Or you're not there? Can we say hi over there? Everyone in the Instagram? All right. Okay. So please understand this. Okay. So B stands for bank and block. B stands for block. A stands for attention span. Now we've got attention span of not more than 3 seconds. It's like a goldfish attention span. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Vikram, for sharing your highs. Okay. So the point is, we have to understand. Hi, Dhruv, again. So we have to understand our attention span is becoming very, very limited. All right. We need to increase this. And that is why our time management is not happening, because our attention span is less. Why? You'll be doing an email and suddenly you'll feel, oh, let me just check my Facebook notification, and let me just check my Instagram notification, and let me just watch this 5 minutes video, let me just do this, let me just do that, and you are multitasking like big time. So I request you to understand, this is all taking away your attention span. Once your attention span is not there, obviously, how will you finish your task list? All right, so be with me. This is most important. We have to now consciously make our attention span increase, and that will give you that energy, that will give you the time, and that will give you the focus. All right, so hi Sarah. All right, perfect. Okay, so N, so we are going for bank acronym. B, we said block. A is attention span, we need to increase it. N stands for Netflix. I think we all know about Netflix and how wonderful the videos are and how wonderful everything is, right? So I request you to understand, the more you consume, the less you are in the creation space, all right? The more you want to just watch the world go by lazily, the more you are going to lose your time. So compare yourself, okay? Please, please, please. Hi Shilpa. Please, I request each one of you to understand, time is so precious. It's more precious than anything, most precious, in fact. If we do not value this time, time will not value us. Imagine that. Right now you may be having opportunities of staying back at home, organizing yourself, planning your next steps, learning some new things, but you go into a wasteful thought of, oh, how will the pandemic happen, will we open up at all or not, oh, this, that. It is not, it's never ending. Those O's can be like, it'll become make us zeros. Okay, so I request you to understand this. You need to manage yourself first and your thoughts. Okay, so Netflix and the likes of it, no, 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 no. Have a dedicated, I always earn my reward. So whenever I am a trainer, I'm Shilpi Khandelwal, by the way. I'm a corporate trainer, and I've been training for quite many years. But what I used to do, whenever I used to have Yashil, you're there, right? You will vouch for it. My son, Yashil is my son. So what I would do is, in case I had a great time in the training and I feel satisfied, yes, I've done the best and the participants have taken the best, I would go myself and treat myself with a movie. So earn your leisure time, earn it. Don't just take it like that. Just don't, take it for granted. Yeah, who's saying I've anyways paid for the month's fees, right? So who's saying I'm the boss? You're the boss, so you need to take care of yourself much more, because there's nobody to knock you. There's no accountability partner there. So you have to account for your time. You have to account for what leisure you're taking, and if you've earned it, go for it with full force, enjoy yourself. But yes, if you've not earned it, if you've not finished your daily tasks, if you've promised something to yourself, no one else but to yourself, and you've not kind of gone for it, hold on. Next day, when you finish it, then you go for that Netflix movie, and then you earn it, and you will feel the joy. So wait, hold on. Don't go for dopamine that is like, which is hitting you like this, any likes come and you feel, wow, somebody is looking for me and somebody is, liking my comment. No, go for a dopamine which is long lasting, which is like, it makes you happy for a longer time. Okay, so well, dopamine is the happy hormone. If you would know, there are 4 of them. It's called DOSE, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, and they have their own these chemicals are released when we do certain things in life. I will come to it in the next video. All right, we'll do a lot of this happy hormones and how to keep ourselves happy. All right, but today we are going to talk about time management. And C, so bank, C is communication abruptness. How holistic is your communication with your family members? Are you taking them for granted? Are you having unnecessary stress in the house? Are you you're not digitally many of us may not be digitally savvy, and we may not have the right etiquette towards our mail, or we might not know how to be video camera friendly, Zoom friendly, WebEx friendly. So is that being an abrupt a disruption in your life? And if it is, then you need to take care of it, because that's also wasting your time big time. If your communication can be great, you can have humility in your communication, you can be assertive in your communication, you can go on, and then when you come out with that particular sentence, or your intention is good, then the other person is also receiving it well. But if your communication is going to be abrupt, it's going to be like, only you understand it, or it's only from your point of view, then again there'll be a lot of stress, whether it's in your family life or your work life, and that stress can lead to a lot of cortisol release, and that cortisol release leads you to a lot of flaky thoughts, and you're not very clear in your thoughts, so your clarity is gone, and it's like a vicious loop. So be very careful. Stress is not good for us at all, not at a physical level, but even at our mental level. All right, it is very, very it takes away, consumes our time, and makes us go out of our goal. Okay, we have a goal, we are going this way, but since we are getting so stressed on certain things maybe happening in life, communication could be one of them, that we kind of now start meandering. So be careful on how your communication quotient is with your people at work and in family. All right, are you with me on this? Give me a thumbs up sign. Okay, you can't give me a thumbs up sign, say I agree. I agree. If you agree that communication is important. Awesome. So what is the solution? Obviously, we don't want to stay in the problem zone. We want solution. We want to see how we can solve our problems, right? So I've come up with another acronym, if you would allow me, and this is called FAD, F-A-D, FAD. Well, let me start with F. F stands for focus. Focus. One of my mentor, he says, it's not that time is your asset. Focus is. It's not that time is your asset. Focus is. Even if you have a short time, but if your focus is high, the quality of work that will come out is going to be awesome. Think about it. You don't need a length of time to finish that report. You need a system, you need to plan, and you need to focus to finish that report. But I'm sure some of us may be procrastinating on doing maybe a report or maybe some other work. We've got so many things to really keep up with, like maybe filling up some form. Why? Because you don't feel like it, or your focus is not there. But then F stands for focus. Focus is more important than your time. Okay, time management is important, but focus is also. So please understand, how to increase your focus is what you need to take care of. And how do you increase your focus? Tell me that. Any idea? How would you increase your focus? I'll come to it in our exceptional solution very soon. So just wait and watch. Okay. All right. So A stands for agenda. Agenda. Agenda means your day's routine. Your day's routine. And you know how it pans out? It pans out from a bio clock. Okay. Many of us are nocturnals. We love to work towards the night. All right. And many of us are like morning people. Morning 4 a.m. people, 5 a.m. people, and we are up and about, and we love to work that time. So it depends on your bio clock. Now imagine, you have a task list, and the task list, you have placed it in priorities. P1 being the highest priority, P2 second high, third high P3, fourth high is P4. That means it's the least priority right now as far as your task list is concerned. So according to your bio clock, when you are very, very responsive, when you are ready, you are primed up, you are uptime, what happens? You tend to get into a rhythm and space, and your focus is also very high that time. And that is where your bio clock can help you to let the very, very big projects get completed during that time. Okay. It could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be evening. So see your patterns. Again, we don't have any fixed thing. We humans are very variable in our nature. I request you to go back in your past, not 20 years ago, just maybe a month back or 1 week back, and see which time you were really primed up and you had that that action zone with you, and you were an action taker, then do all the P1 priority list in your task basket. Do that first. Because in Brian Tracy, he says, if you have to do your P1 priority task, then do it first thing before anything else, before you even start with your P2, P3, P4 activities. All right. Why? Because it's like this. If you were given a frog for breakfast, I'm sorry to say this analogy, but this is quite his words. If you were given a frog for breakfast, all right, what you will have, you'll have to do it first, right? Just get it out of your way and just eat it up and get it out of the way. Imagine we give you two frogs, okay, to now consume. So which frog would you consume more? He says the ugliest frog you need to consume. That means the hardest task you need to finish first thing in the morning, or first thing that if you're a night person, and then you will see your entire day so much lighter. So that is why planning your day, your goal list, your task baskets are so important. They are actually real. We say, set your goals, set your goals. It's gone so much that we found it so cliched that now we don't want to hear about it. Yes, Dhruv, I'm coming with the Pomodoro technique also. Okay. So please understand, this is very important. Okay. So this is your bio clock is all right. Now this is most important. We said FAD. F stands for focus, A stands for agenda, and D stands for declutter. Declutter. Yeah. If you will see your space all around, okay, your physical space, is it cluttered up with unnecessary things? So what they say is the less clutter you have around you, the more free space you have for yourself. Okay, that is why now minimalism has become a very active word in the high productive people, though they are earning in lakhs or crores, but they work on the agenda called minimalism. Why? Because then they have to not really take care of a lot of things out, care of it, maintain it, and all those things. They have enough time for themselves and enough time for them to be in that creation zone, rather than in the just helping maintaining things and wasting your time. So minimalism is most important nowadays in the highly productive people. There is one Netflix. In Netflix, there's a documentary called Minimalist. Go and watch it. It's amazing. All right. Anyways, the next one is emotional declutter. See, the whole point is, if you are not clear here, if you are too emotional, if you're too volatile in your action reaction, you are in a mess. Okay. And that will show in your way of working, that will show outside in your behavior with your people, with work life, everything else. So I request you to please understand, you need to declutter your emotional space also, so that you can be more productive. You see, when we are more emotional, that means when we are more stressed, again, as I said, the cortisol gets released. When cortisol gets released, we get flaky decision making. There's hardly any decision making. It's the thought process is flaky. Okay. And that makes it very, very important for you to understand that emotional declutter has to be there. So if you have to amend a relationship, do that. If you have to say sorry to a person, do that, and get yourself emotionally settled. Okay. Gratitude list is a great way of getting emotionally decluttered. All right. Every morning, be grateful for whatever you have in life. So the more you focus on abundance, the more your declutter of emotional space will happen. But the more you focus on scarcity and what you don't have and why people are doing what they are doing, again, the place will be kind of consumed with scarcity. All right. So don't get into that emotional space of scarcity. Get yourself emotionally abundant by doing your gratitude zone. That's one of the way. There are many ways. All right. So after that, so we've done FAD. Now the last one of declutter is Decluttering of the digital space. How many of us have our mobiles with amazing number of apps which we don't use, or it is full of photos and videos and duplicates of it, high volume, high file, over there, which is cluttering the space of your mobile, and similarly your laptops, and similarly all the digital gadget you may be having, iPads, so on and so forth. So what we would request, or I would request, is start sorting things out. Start being more planned in your entire way of how you manage your laptop, and that will help you to really think brilliantly. And when you think brilliantly, your time is going to be like amazing because your focus is high. So all these three things, declutter of your physical space, emotional space, and digital space, it helps you to have a very high focus, because as I told you, time is not your most valuable asset. Focus is. All right. Now we come to exceptional solutions. So are you ready to hear this exceptional solution? Hi Vivek, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hi Abhishek, if you're there, say hi to me. Give me some motivation. Yeah, Abhishek, you are my team member. All right. Okay. All right. So are you ready? Yes, Dhruv, I'm coming to Pomodoro. Are you ready for the exceptional solution? If you're ready, say I am ready in the chat box. I am ready in the chat box. Yeah, let me just see how you can take care of your, and get these exceptional solution towards time management. Okay, so first thing is clarity. The more you work on yourself, the more you work on your, the SWOT analysis that we do, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat, just do that. I'm telling you, you will have a lot of clarity on what you want in life. Yes, please understand, you need to have a lot of clarity, all right, in what your needs are, what your expectations are, what are your monetary requirements, what is the definition of work and life, how should your relationship be. Everything needs clarity. The more clear you are, the more you can dictate terms, the more you can expect things as you would love to expect, and you will do things that will help you to expect those things, right? So you'll be in a positive zone, you'll be not in the reaction mode, you'll be an action taker and action mode. All right, so be very very clear in your life. Do the SWOT analysis. I'm sure most of us know about it. If you know, okay, thank you, Dhruv. Thank you, Saurav. If you know about the SWOT analysis, can I just write over here SWOT? Okay, just do the SWOT analysis and you will be amazed how it works for you. These are very simple tools. These are daily tools. These are being taught to us from maybe college times, but we have never taken it seriously because, well, we take things for granted, don't we? Okay, so exceptional solution 2. So what you have to do is you have to create the night before. You have to take a pen and paper. All right, don't create it mentally and neither digital. Just take a pen and paper. Why pen and paper? Because then all your senses are like working, right? Your hands are working, the feel is there, your eyes is working, you're mentally thinking about it. It works brilliantly on a pen and paper. But if you're like digital, native, like I'm a digital adapter, so that is why I love my pen and paper. Maybe you're a digital native, I leave it on you then. But please understand, you have to make your task list one night before, so that when you sleep on that task list, your subconscious mind is really working well, and it will inspire you the next day to go for that connect, to go for that person, to have that network, because you've given enough time for the subconscious mind to work on it. Yesterday we were having our NLP coaching, and I'm like reviewing the NLP coach session. So what my mentor said was, you can really make your subconscious mind or your unconscious, whatever you want to say, work for you. So what you have to do is you have to ask, thank it, and forget about it. Ask whatever problem you need to solve. All right. Be grateful to the subconscious or unconscious mind and say, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And and then forget about it. Don't even think about it. You must understand your subconscious mind is taking information in bits and data that even you are not conscious of. So it's more than what a conscious mind is, just 10%. So it's taking, so whatever we can see, that's consciously we work on. And most of our task or time management or life management, we do it with a conscious mind. But imagine if you can start making your subconscious mind work for you. And it's a big deal. Means I would request you to just do a simple thing. That is, one night before, if you can just list your task list, and you say, okay, this is my task list unconscious mind, as if you're talking to it. And I thank you for reminding me of so many things, and now I leave it on you how you want to work on it, and just sleep over it. All right, let your subconscious mind work for you, and then you will see magic happening. People have created miracles. How do you think some people are so productive? How do you think some people are so successful? Means even Steve Jobs said he used to bend reality. Yeah, Lakhiani, the Mind Valley person, right? He says something called bend reality. Okay, now we are going in a different tangent, but what I'm saying is there are certain, means, conscious things are there, no doubt about it, but there are certain more deeper things in life that you can really work on. And if you can just do this one thing, you will be awesome. Okay, so next one is, once you have the task list done, please chunk it in urgent and important. So make 2 columns, urgent and important, and leave it, sleep over it. Next day, start working on it, and you will see how fast your brain will work, and you let you complete your task. All right. Prioritize all the tasks, right? So urgent tasks will be P1 and P3. P1 are those tasks which you have to do immediately. Urgency means that means the time is now. You have to do it now. You can't say, I'll do it urgently something, right? You have to do it right away. So P1 tasks will be all those urgent tasks which you have to do. And P3 tasks are all those urgent tasks which you will let other person do it, so you can delegate it. Maybe fixing your taxes, or going to your CA, or getting a video shoot done, whatever it is. So it's all about delegating. So are you with me on this? P2 tasks are planning tasks, what you need. So as I told you, important task list uh, would be P2, urgent and important. Important task will be P2, which needs planning. You need to backtrack yourself. You need to say, okay, 3 months goal and all those things, and it will work that way. Okay, so you need to prioritize very well. And P4 tasks are those tasks which you can just delete it because it's not really working towards your goal. Okay, so prioritize your task list. Pareto's law is extremely important in managing our time. That means, as I told you, be in the consumption zone. Okay, let's not bring Pareto's law right now. Okay, so you have a time frame of 100%. Okay, so be in the consumption zone of 20 to 30%. And the rest of the time you should be in the creation zone. Create your own document, create a solution, create a video, create a problem that you are not create a problem, create a solution to the problem. Okay, anything that will help you to be in the creation zone. Be there for almost 70 to 80% of your time, and you will see your work being done, and you're not getting burnt out. But if you are going to vice versa it, that means 80% of your time you are consuming, and 20% of the time you are kind of just creating, you are going to be way behind your time. All right, so be in the consumption zone only 20% of your time, and be in the creation zone 80%. Are you with me on this? Perfect. Now, Dhruv, coming to you. Yes, Pomodoro technique works like magic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share one link over here, which I have kind of made it for you to go. Now, what is Pomodoro technique? Okay. SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. All right, Dhruv? Perfect. So, Dhruv, take care of this link. This will help you in your Pomodoro technique. Now, what is Pomodoro technique? It's a technique where you will do focused work for 25 minutes. Okay? 25 minutes of focused work. That means all your distractions are away from you. Notification off, mobile in a silent mode, and you are just going to do focused work. Then you take about 5 minutes of break. That means you can now see your notification, you can go to your email, you can take a walk, have a drink of water, whatever it is. 5 minutes. That's the strength. That is the discipline you need to give. And then again 25 minutes you should do your focused work. All right, so this is called Pomodoro technique, and what link I have shared is basically it's a clock, it's a counter, it's a clock which will start going in backwards from 25 minutes, and it'll give you the time limit and everything, and it'll ring at the 25th minute so that you know that your 25 minutes are over. So it's just a help for you. All right, that clock, you can even take your timer and your mobile and set the timer and everything. The whole point over here is focused work with undivided attention. Okay, absolutely undivided attention, and that is where Pomodoro technique works. Why? Because you get into the habit of doing absolutely the focus work, the high priority P1 work, P2 work, so that you can be on top of the game. All right, are you with me on this? Hello, Vivek again. All right, so many people. Hi again. Okay. And the last but not the least, always remember, why are you doing what you are doing? Why are you creating that particular report? Why are you creating that blog? Why are you making something or whatever you have in your task list? Why are you doing what you're doing? It's basically you have to monetize it. You have to monetize it. Yes, I'm being very frank. Why should I waste my time doing something which will not help me to monetize it? Okay, we will do work, we will do charity, but that has its own place. All right, now this is most important for you. I mean, immediate money recommendations, but monetize means okay. Oh, can you yeah, it said that there was some problem with the streaming, but I think now I'm back. Okay, all right, so please understand, the more you are clear about your needs, the more you're clear about your yes, it's creating some problem, so I'm just going to finish. Anyways, I was about to finish also. I've been online for 52 minutes now. Hi, I hope you have taken most of this, has been a good learning for you. I hope you really challenge the pandemic and make yourself a best version of yourself in this pandemic time, so that when you talk about pandemic and in future to your children or to your great grandchildren, you talk like a warrior, not like a warrior. Okay, you talk like a warrior, not like a worrier. I don't want any one of us to worry right now. This is the right time to take action. This is the right time to create a right mindset. It's the right time to invest on ourselves, whether it is meditation or hobby or anything, and then go forward in life. Are you with me on this? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm sorry, you can't give me a thumbs up, but yes, give me a yes. YES, yes, whatever I have shared with you. Was this 53 minutes useful for you? Did you learn something? What did you learn from it? Please share. It'll be so nice. Are we there? Hi, say hi. And if you've learned something, I would request you to share it in the chat box. Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you for sharing this, that you learned something. What did you learn, Shilpa? Can you share with me? Yes, anyone out there in the Insta family? Have you learned something? All right, Saurav said yes. What have you learned? What are your two takeaways? Top two takeaways. Come on, share with me. Prioritizing. Yes, please understand prioritizing is a game that you need to play very efficiently because P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay. Right, absolutely. Found a new energy and set for new route. Absolutely, Saurav, you have the talent in you. Now we all need the discipline. That's all. We all have talent. We all are powerful. We just need the discipline. And that discipline means consistency. Consistency means self awareness. Self awareness means keeping quiet and being in solitude. And solitude means be yourself. Accept things as they are. Why? Because God said this is the right thing for you right now. Okay? Don't challenge God's decision. Don't argue with whatever is happening. Accept with everything. I know you're going through a lot of issues. I know that many loved ones of yours may be ill. Maybe you are ill. But then accept and move on. Okay, that is the only way. A river never stops, whether there is a big boulder or there is a mountain in front of it. It will make its way. It will go around it. It will go through it. Be that river, never stopping. Because as soon as a river stops, it becomes stagnant, and the stagnant lake or pool, it's very stinky, right? It's almost turning into dead water. So if you want to be lifeful, if you want to be energetic, move ahead. Nothing should stop you. Give me a promise. Nothing will stop you. Give me a promise there in Insta. Nothing will stop you. You don't need to promise to the world. You just need to promise to yourself. Give me a promise to me, LinkedIn friends. Nothing should stop you. All right. So thank you so much for being with me. And Saurav, you says we'll keep the focus and let's hope the results come. What we planned. I wish you all the best. I wish each and every one of you all the best, and I hope you found this 1 hour useful. Have an amazing Sunday. Yeah, Shilpa, self-manage, casual and solution, and got motivated. Okay, I really like it. Go ahead. I'm there in LinkedIn. We can always have a chat, and we can always be still connected. All right. So I promising, Shilpi. All right. Thank you, Saurav. You are amazing. You are amazing. You are amazing. Everyone is amazing out there. Thank you. चलो नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर मिलते हैं. तब तक के लिए अलविदा. अलविदा. Bye bye everyone. God bless.